Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 8th episode of the 2nd season of Shokugeki no Soma, or Food Wars. And in the last episode, we had our match between Hayama and Kurokiba, which ended up in a draw, which neither of them were all that happy about, but I think Hayama may have taken that a bit harder than Kurokiba. He tried to play it off like he didn't care much, but we know that he definitely did, so yeah, they also brought up the theme of their, I think, the three-way they were going to have later on, which involved something that had a little bit of an advantage for all three of them. So, it's nice. I guess we'll see how that turns out. Hopefully Soma wins, of course, because he's the protagonist. And he's the one that I generally root for the most part, unless he ever goes up against Megami, in which case I'll probably root for Megami instead. But yeah, let's just get into the episode. 3, 2, 1, play. Finally back at home. A picnic? Uh, can I come with you? Wow, I was joking, making me. But I guess she wants to come. I mean, if she wants to come, yeah, let her come. I have faith in you and your ability to do that, Soma. Good luck. Yeah, fish was the theme, so yeah. Man, that fire is so cool. Or hot, rather. You still sleeping back there, kitty? And man, yeah, Nikumi always looks good in that outfit. Just the best. And a couple of amazing judges in that grouping. But yeah, looks like we're gonna have fun at the fish market with Megami, so yeah, it's practically a date, so let's have fun. Why does Nikumi not get more screen time? A genuine question. Why not? You can't just make such a character such an amazing character design and just not use her more often. I kind of want to rewatch the episodes where Nikumi was very important, but yeah. Battle of Seasonality. I guess she's happy to be here. I don't think I've ever seen anyone have so much fun at a fish market. I mean, maybe. But you usually get distracted here. We're practically at Disneyland right now. Looks very nice. Cool. It's good to hear. Oh, I guess it makes sense Kurokiba would be here. Yes, quite the coincidence. Oh, coincidence. I agree with you there. Do people actually wake up before noon? Look into the eyes of that dead fish. Gotta have good fat. The fish probably feels uncomfortable with you all talking about it like this. Yes, the umami. You gotta touch it to really feel if it's any good. That was weirdly dramatic. Almost like a knife for a second. And she's just admiring Souma's fish there. It's fully erect. And now Kuroki about to grab a hold of it too. We're gonna have a fish battle. Its size isn't all that matters. It's how you use it. I like how he's holding us down just to make sure it's holding it in a different way. Yeah, they can get away with a lot because of that. Want to check, make sure I didn't miss something up real quick. Okay, I didn't. So, how is it, Megami? Okay, so we know who's harder. So one's longer, one was harder, gotcha. Wow. I had no idea this was all so complex. I suppose, gotta make sure we don't fall into any traps. Of course you can. Fish guy. I'm sure it does. No, come back, Kurokiba. Some of these shots. Yeah, how dare you, Soma? How dare you not be a fish expert like me? You shouldn't even be allowed to touch fish even if you're not 100% expert with them like I am. Of course he was here too, yeah. I was wondering about him. He just sniffed everything. It was the worst. Yeah, that's our Hayama for you, I guess. Well, maybe an anime. And now we're cooking. Now it's more like your date. I love you making me. Probably shouldn't have done that. I'm sure they will. Is it worth it? The strategy seems fishy to me. I got a fish, Daddy. Look at it. Well, how am I supposed to remember all those? We don't have that much time. I know, right? We don't have anywhere near that much time. A fish background. That's the question. How are you going to overcome the difference in experience with an ingredient picking? You're not instilling me with much confidence, Soma, or Megami. I can't talk to the camera. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, you'll survive. Her spicy shirt. I'm quite proud of my nose, you know? Polyunsaturated fats and acid oxide. Yeah, that. Been a lot of nice shots of fish and ice this episode. They're so impressed. Yeah, are you still around for that? Don't put it like that. I think you might be surprised what Yukihira can do. Don't count him out yet. Of course not. Big words, man. I heard him just fine. Of course, I'd have the advantage of subtitles. Yeah, once Accelerator pops up, you gotta leave. But then you put the headband on, you don't understand. They better not think they're on my level. So much arrogance from some of these people. The best thing is that someone's gonna get knocked down a pig. Yeah, we're back to the whole tiger hawk imagery. No problem. I'll be more than happy to pick you up anytime, Megami. Well, as long as you don't hit a wall while driving, we'll be okay. Yeah, that face does not look like the face of confidence. Yeah, but if we came and start at the same location, then... Of course. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Soma quite this, lifeless. Smoked cooking, of course, that's what he would be reading. I need you for something. I know you don't get much screen time, so here's your chance. That, yeah, I need you too. Like right now, don't bother getting dressed. Just come on. Oh, okay, so we are getting Nikumi involved. I need you. That's what you wanted to hear. I need your meat expertise. Well, Nikumi definitely came. You think you'd be expecting this by now? It's got an idea. Bold claim. Yes, and we brought Nikumi around because we need to have her around. Yeah, freshness might be a bit over exaggerated here. I'm sure they will. Keeping the internet to one of them other changing. A jiggle. Please hit your hand again. Indeed. Don't mention it. I'm sure she's more than happy to help. So we're gonna be getting this close. Yeah, only twice. Poor fish. Yeah, this is a good example of the power of friendship helping us win. It's not just friends, you know, standing on the sideline and cheering. It's the friends actually directly helping with what they're good at. So it's really great to watch that. Shokugeki and Hayama do have one thing in common. They're all both so serious. Oh, isn't it good? I mean, it can't be that great. Your clothes are still on, but... And yeah, I'm starting to get really hungry. But, no, but... Well, that's the problem. Maybe we should add more salt. Maybe some peanut butter. Yes, anytime, day or night, doesn't matter, I'll come. Love you, Nikami. I don't think so. I don't think that would have much effect, so probably not. So just one more step and we could probably get there. Don't ask me, man. I don't know much about cooking. Water, that's it. Okay. Well, I'm struggling. She seems a bit drunk. Wait, did you really get an idea? Oh god. No. I don't need the ship. Apparently he got what he needed there. I'm not sure I understand, but that should surprise no one. Yeah, he's playing a bit of a different game. They're so curious about what Souma's doing. I think it was good. Yeah, the episode's probably gonna end soon. I can't decide if Principal Roma's a good nickname or not. Dictator of the Kitchen makes me think of Gordon Ramsay, but he doesn't have much of a nickname, does he? Wow, people just don't care. You tell him, Nikami. You don't need a bunch of fans as long as you have Nikami cheering for you, that's all that matters. And Megami, of course. I mean, I like Nikami and Megami are roughly the same, but Megami just gets more screen time, so... I just wish Nikami would not be neglected so much. The familiar faces. Oh, girl. Oh. Wow. She really is. Yes. Okay, that's what I thought. That's... I wasn't expecting her to show up. A vampire has entered the room. Yes. What's her voice like? Oh my god. Uh... That... That is some of the worst Japanese I've ever heard. Definitely not as good as Alice's. I love it. Definitely your mother. I love the Japanese, it's great. I mean, it's not the worst Japanese I've ever heard, but that's pretty bad. Yeah, it's great to see Alice's mother. Was not expecting that. She seems nice enough, you know, as could be expected given her position. And I love how well she gets along with Alice. That's great. Still sleeping, but yeah, new judge. Just yeah. I look forward to seeing what Soma's able to pull out in this match. He obviously came up with something. It's weird that she's so much worse at Japanese than Alice is. I mean, when she started talking to the microphone, I thought the joke there was going to be that she's just really not good with, like, she's a stage fright, kind of similar to what happened with the one girl, but no, her Japanese is just pretty bad. I was referring to the girl with the spice shirt. I just couldn't remember her name. You're talking about the fish, right? Just making sure. I think we can. We just gotta show his uniqueness. Uh, that's a bold strategy. He did something to that fish. I see. Well, Soma, yeah, hopefully this strategy pays off. So that was the 8th episode of the 2nd season of Food Wars. And this episode is pretty much is all about preparation for this match. Like, Souma was obviously has a bit of a disadvantage when it comes to being able to judge fish. That's something that Kurokiba definitely has an advantage of, but even Hayama seems to be much better at it than he is. So rather than trying to narrow that gap in the short amount of time that he has, he kind of is going for a bit of a different strategy. He wanted to have more of a... Rather than try to compete on freshness, he would try to do something completely different, trying to really enlist the help of his friends to go for a very different strategy. And it definitely really did well for him, but it didn't do enough to really be able to surpass his opponents. So he was kind of struggling there, but it seemed like he came up with some sort of idea that may work out. Near the end there, thanks to the old lady that he was willing to give her a hug for because it was just that important of a moment for him, I guess. But yeah, and I guess at the end there we kind of saw what it was, and he did something to that fish, all right. So definitely caught people off guard. Next episode, I guess we'll get more details about what his logic there is. But yeah, this episode really was all about fish. Like, we just kept going to the fish market, we kept looking at fish, we kept learning more and more about how many different factors there are when you're judging fish, about what the good one is, and how Hayama can just sniff of which one's the good one. So yeah, I'm sure it totally works like that in real life. But yeah, just there was a lot of fish shown in this episode, like on top of ice, and grabbing fish and feeling them and feeling the firmness of the fat and the everything and just judging it. It's just, yeah, this was a very fishy episode. And I just like how Megami was so excited to go to the fish market with Souma, like a date. It was pretty fun, pretty great. She was all for that. And Nikami, once Souma said he needed the help of some of his friends, Nikami was so happy to be invited, but once again, as a similar pattern, she was disappointed when she arrived and found out it wasn't quite what she was hoping for, really, but she had a job there to help out, and she did, so hopefully the power of friendship can help us overcome Hayama and Kurokiba, because they're clearly the favorite to win here. I mean, Souma didn't get much of a cheer at all when he walked into the stage. He doesn't have a cool nickname like they do. He didn't get the interviews. He just, yeah. It probably feels like a mismatch to a lot of people, but I think they might get surprised. They may just get surprised about what Souma's able to do here. So I look forward to Souma showing them that he shouldn't be underestimated. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.